Our next guest is a talented actress starring in a new film opened today entitled Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Please say hello to the lovely Emma Watson. Oh, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Thank you very much for being here. Congratulations on the film. You must be very excited opening earlier today.
Yeah, really excited.
Is this like number 4, number 5?
This is number 5.
And it's made like over $3 billion or something, these movies around the world, haven't they?
Yeah, a lot of money.
That's just remarkable, isn't it?
Yeah, it is amazing.
And what do you project for yourself beyond this? Anything come to mind?
Well, I have another year of school left, and then...
Really? You're still in school?
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
Are you a good student?
I try to be,
yeah. What kind of marks do you get? What kind of grades do you get in school?
I'm pretty much an A.
An A student?
Girl, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
And do you have plans to go to college?
Yeah, I want to take a gap year first so I can kind of finish
You say a gap year? That's a year off, right?
Yeah. So I can just kind of finish the last film and hopefully do some traveling and just have some fun and then go on to uni.
Yeah. So there will be one more and that'll be the last? Is that what you're saying?
No, there's 2 more.
2 more, and then that'll be the last.
Yeah.
And in the last one, everybody gets killed?
Well, I hope not.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that really would be...
yeah, it'd be too bad.
Very depressing, yeah. Yeah, and also I think...
It'd be a bummer.
I think quite, you know, the kind of millions and millions of fans all over the globe might be slightly disappointed by that. Definitely, you know, kind of hoping for like, you know, a redemption and a really like...
Now, in addition to being one of the pivotal characters in the series, are you also a fan of the books? Do you read the books?
I was a huge fan of the books, even before I started auditioning. So yeah, I'm absolutely huge. I mean, I can't wait for the 7th book.
Right.
I'm literally like... Oh yeah, I mean obviously I have an invested interest because I want to know what happens to Hermione, but also I'm just such a big fan, so it's really big.
Now when you, what was the process like to audition for the part initially? How old were you when that took place?
I was 9.
9 years old, wow.
Yeah. Well, I can't actually explain to you how crazy it is now I'm older that I realised that I got that role. I went to a normal school. It wasn't anything to do with performing arts or anything. I've never done any professional acting before. And they, by chance, they came to my school. They went kind of all over, well, Britain really, trying to find Harry, Hermione and Ron and said, have you got anyone that you want to put forward? And I used to do like poetry recitals and I used to do debating and I'd been in a couple of school plays, so they put me forward for it. And it just kind of went from there.
Yeah. Were your parents supportive or they were a little cautious about this?
Well, I mean, as I said before, I was such a big fan and I'd always loved acting and, you know, I mean, I never really thought that being an actress was a reality, but I really wanted that. I mean, if I could do that, that's what I really wanted to do. So it was really funny. They kind of really, they knew that if I didn't get it, devastated is not a big enough word. I would be absolutely yeah. So, I mean, I was convinced I had to have the role. It was me. I was definitely going to get it. Like, I wasn't thinking of anything else. So my parents were like, baby, come on. Millions of girls are auditioning for this.
Well, that's right, and they all feel the same way about it.
They and they all want it too.
Sure.
And, you know, they were really just kind of trying to bring me down. And, well, not bring me down, I mean, obviously they were supporting me, but just kind of...
Yeah, no, I understand.
Like, give me the reality of just, like, how small a chance I actually had, so... But, I got it, so it's good.
And... But you can't have like a normal kid life. I mean, you're going to college. You hope to go to college. But do you drive? Do you have like a driver's license?
Actually, I just got my provisional, so I've had about 3 lessons now. I mean, I love it. I can't wait to be able to drive, but it's hard. Good driving doesn't really run in my family genes. My mum is possibly the worst driver ever.
Really?
And oh my God, yeah. Every week she'll come home and be like, "This bollard," or I think you call it like a barricade or something here.
Barricade, yeah.
Yeah. She comes back and she's like, "Yeah, this barricade, it just jumped out at me, and there's another scrape on the car," and I'm like, "Okay, Mum, yeah." I mean, my friends literally get in the car and you have the things you hold onto on the side. They're just like, "Hey, Jackie." It's so funny. But actually, I'm okay.
Yeah,
I'm okay.
good.
I'm not quite,
But now, where are you learning to drive? You're learning to drive in England?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then likely when you come to this country, maybe you'll drive in this country, and it's different here, you know.
Yeah. Well, actually, I went to South Carolina because my grandparents come over here quite a lot, and yeah, and you could drive over there like 15 or 16. I was so jealous.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
But in terms of you got to be on a different side of the road.
Well, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would find that quite a struggle. I'm having enough difficulty as it is just keeping straight, let alone like...
Well, it really is because it's counterintuitive, because you reinforce your intuition about driving in a certain location, and then when that is reversed, it makes you, cause you go loopy.
Well, yeah. Yeah, no, I can imagine that being very
Yeah, so be very cautious
hard.
if you do that.
I will.
Be
Maybe
very,
I'll
very
just
cautious.
avoid it altogether.
If you can, sure.
Yeah.
Do you have plans for the summer?
Actually, well, not really like big plans. I just kind of, after all this kind of Harry Potter madness, I'm kind of just wanting to go home and just like be at home with my friends.
Well, when you were a kid, what sort of things did you like? We knew that Diddy spent his summers with the Amish.
Really?
Yeah, I know. It seems unlikely, but that's what he did.
Yeah, okay.
And how did you spend your summers as a kid?
Gosh, well, I live in Oxfordshire, and I guess just kind of in the parks and kind of... actually, have you heard of punting? Kind of like... It's kind of like a flat-bottomed boat, really long. You stand at one end with it with a pole and you kind of punt along. No, well, obviously you haven't, but it's really good fun, and that was kind of... I still do that now, actually. That's not just like when I was a kid. Yeah.
Here we do that on 4th and Long. It's a whole different deal. Hunting. So you go out on a little boat and with a pole and...
Yes, yeah. No, it's fun. It's kind of, it sounds really boring, like, okay, so you're on this boat, you've got a pole, you're going along, whatever. But actually, it's quite hazardous. I mean, especially if you're as bad as I am at it, you kind of hit one bank, okay, now turn around, hit the other bank, okay, turn around, now go to the next one. It's really, really bad, and and also there's swans, and they kind of attack you as well.
Swans?
Yeah.
Oh my God, swans.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me there would be swans.
I'm not really selling the experience to you, am I? No, yeah, so, but it's really good fun, and you kind of take a picnic on it with you, and you can actually fit like kind of like 5 or 6 people in each boat.
So it's just a little day on the lake or the stream or whatever.
Yeah,
Sounds very pleasant.
River Charwell. Yeah, it's
Let's take a look at a clip from the film The Order of the Phoenix, and it opens today. What will we see here?
Oh, I think the clip is of Ron and Hermione dueling in the room of requirement. So, and basically she kicks his ass. Sorry to give it away and everything. But...
All right, so it's Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Let's take a look.
Mother, not that trick again.
That's unbelievable. That's exciting. Wow. All I can say is wow.
That wasn't what they said they were going to show.
Let's try it again. Let's just try it again. Let's see what it looks like. There might have been some punting involved there.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Nice going. Way to go. Well, it's going to be enormous, and congratulations. Enjoy your summer. Good luck with your license. Thank you for being here. Emma Watson, ladies and gentlemen.